each line a turn I couldn't bend. A chance uncalled yet somehow meant, like letters lost that never went. A pulse unplanned, a laugh too late. Two strangers paused by moving fate, not written down or carved in stone, but something stirred we'd never known. The sky was pale, a smoky blue. A seagull passed then vanished too. She told me once she lived up north. I didn't ask what drove her forth. We shared a bench, a bite, a pen. She drew a cat, I drew her then. No words were owed, no vows were sworn, yet something deep began to form. And when she stood to catch her train, I felt the pull, a gentle strain. Not loss, not grief, nor aching plea, but what we hold when we set free. Her eyes met mine with soft restraint. No promises, no saint or saint, just one nod down the woven track. No guarantee she'd circle back. A chance uncalled yet somehow meant, like pages torn but never sent. A pulse between the now and then, a meeting that begins again. Not locked in clocks or fabled lore, but something real we can't ignore. So if you pass a weathered gate where ivy leans and railings wait, remember what may start and end in fleeting eyes of one unknown friend. And beneath my hands, it once was whole, now slips like sand. Each line erased by unseen will, each vow replaced with standing still. I watch the pages curl and fall as if they never lived at all. Names I knew have blurred away, leaving only shades of gray. I am disintegrated, scattered wide and far. No center left to carry, no guidepost or star. Trembling hands, but now I stand where nothing stands, unfolded like a coat in wind, unraveled deep beneath the skin. What held me up now slips the net. The more I reach, the more I forget. A tapestry with holes too wide, I fall between the weft I tried. Rooms I knew with laughter shape, now echo steps that won't escape. Photographs have lost their hues, and every game feels like a bruise. I am disintegrated, floating without aim, my anchor gone, my compass lame. No border holds, no name remains, no shelter from these ghostless rains. The frame I drew has come undone, absorbed by what I can't outrun. Not broken, more like spilled, a vessel poured and never filled. I kept my breath through every turn, but found no match for lessons learned. No curtain falls, no final scene, just ground that splits where I had been. No exit sign, no closing door, just absence now and nothing more. The pieces drift beyond my call, refusing shape, denying all. What once was firm now fails to bind. A house erased from every mind, not even pain remains to trace. Just vacant weight in hollow space. If I return, it won't be me, only fragments on debris. I'm disintegrated, lost to what one hold. Not young, not old, not new, not bold. Each tether broke, each path withdrew, each color faded into blue. I stand without a form to take, an echo that the winds forsake. No shape forever crossed, a presence blurred, a name unspoken, a seal long cracked, a map long broken. I was, I am, and yet not quite, disintegrated out of sight. Bruised hands hold on to rails of doubt. The floor gave way, but I climbed out. A name they wrote in ash and mud, but it won't define the path I cut. I've seen the curtains almost close, felt a weight that bent the tallest rose. They raised their flags on broken ground, but I'm not buried, I'm not bound. They counted me out when I knelt, mistook a retreat for what I felt. But in this chest a steady drum reminds me that I'm not yet done. I lost the battle, took the fall, watched proud towers tilt and crawl. But this is not the final score. I've lost the battle, not the war. They clipped my wings, but not the sky. I staggered low, but didn't die. There's grit beneath these weary chords. I've lost the battle, not the war. I walk through halls of mocking cheers, each corner carved with painted sneers. But let them draw their crooked lines, my compass leans on other signs. Their arrows found my open side, but not enough to make me hide. The fields are scorched, the crops may fade, yet roots run deep in what I've made. The triumphs carved in fleeting sand, while I still hold this calloused hand. It shakes but clings with quiet might to every reason left to fight. I lost the battle, flags were torn, my shoes gave out, my coat was worn. But I have walked through worse before. I've lost the battle, not the war. Let them laugh and count their gain. They don't see what's in my frame, a rising tide they can't ignore. I've lost the battle, not the war. Let records show I stood alone while frost bit deep into the bone. Yet sparks begin where coals grow dim, and rhythm wakes in broken limbs. I've tasted loss and swallowed grit, but found resolve where others quit. The pages turn, the ink still flows. Where one fight ends, another grows. I lost the battle, flags lay still, but I've not bent to every will. I've paid the toll and braved their snare, yet found new footing in despair. They'll see me rise, not as before, but shaped by trials I can't ignore. No crown today, no open door. I've lost the battle, not the war. No anthem plays, no banners rise, but there's a blaze behind these eyes. Quiet force they can't outscore. I've lost the battle, not the war. Woke up beneath a heavy sky, clouds above that don't ask why. Each step feels like a borrowed mile, no rest beneath this crooked dial. The streets a maze with no straight path, each sign points back to where I sat. But still I rise with aching knees, walking slow against the freeze. The coffee's cold, the news is grim, the odds are high, the chance is slim. The clock ticks loud though I don't speak, another mountain every week. The faces pass unreadable, their burdens stacked unseeable. But I still nod and carry weight, hoping not to tempt the fate. All these days that stretch and twist, when victories feel like they've been missed, when courage hides in quiet breath, and every step feels close to death. Still I go on, no prize in view, 'cause I was built to make it through. The rules keep changing without cause, a race uphill with broken laws. They pull the rug, they shift the goal, they take the map and voice is not my own, thrown into rooms I've never known. But I won't bow or lose my grip. I learned to sail a sinking ship. They call it strength when you don't break, but never see the toll it takes. I hold it all with shaking hands across this bridge of sinking sand. All these days instruction twist, when victories feel like they've been missed, when courage hides in quiet breath, and every step feels close to death. Still I go on, no prize in view, 'cause I was built to make it through. If you see me walking slow, it's not defeat, it's how I grow. These trials won't be the end of me, they're just the roots of who I'll be. So let them push and let them sneer. My feet are firm, my mind is clear. The road ahead may bend and bruise, but I won't falter, I refuse. You stood at the gate, the latch in your hand, paused for a moment and followed the plan. The road you knew better, the rough at the bend, led you away from a voice you called friend. The letter half written, the call never placed, the words that you swallow still linger and taste. A glance you avoided, afraid of the cost, and just like a coin, another chance lost. It's the pause that rewrites every page you don't turn, the bridges unbuilt and the lessons unlearned. It's the chair by the window that nobody fills, a house full of babies that never stood still. You waited too long for a sign or a cue. Now all that remains is the what you could do. There was a dance in the rain, and you watched from the door. Shoes never muddied, regrets even more. You kept your coat dry, your posture intact, but joy doesn't visit those holding back. There was a song in the wind, a verse just for you. You hummed a small piece, but never saw it through. The melody faded where courage should start, and silence took residence deep in your heart. It's the pause that rewrites every page you don't turn, the bridges unbuilt and the lessons unlearned. It's the chair by the window that nobody fills, a house full of babies that never stood still. You waited too long for a sign or a cue. Now all that remains is the what you could do. Not all regrets come from choices gone wrong. Some are the tunes that you never made song, the moments that knock not once but a few, and each time you hesitate they bid you adieu. She looked at you kindly, the question was clear, but comfort is louder when dressed up as fear. You smiled politely and stepped back instead. Now she tells her own stories while yours go unread. That job you declined, the city you passed, you said there was plenty but nothing can last. The message unopened, the train left the track, and you're still at the station, afraid to look back. It's the pause that rewrites every page you don't turn, the bridges unbuilt and the lessons unlearned. It's the chair by the window that nobody fills, a house full of babies that never stood still. silence you kept and the chances you lose. 1,000 small choices, a life redefined by all that you missed when you stay behind. I walk this path with careful feet, past faces that forget to see. The weight I carry slow and deep, unnoticed in the company. They talk of strength like it's a code, as if I never feel the cold. But underneath the steady note is something tender growing. Empathy for me, not as a tale you tell, not as a script you read aloud, but in the way you sit and dwell, in silence shared without a shroud. No answers needed, no rescue plan, just be the one who understands. I never asked for pity's gaze or sympathy in empty waves. What I need is something rare, to be regarded fully bare. Don't rush to fix what you can't feel, just hold the truth, however real. Let kindness linger in your hands, the kind that never reprimands. Empathy for me, no judgment on display, no lecture dressed in polished words, just presence soft enough to stay. When all my fears begin to surge, no tidy bows, no need to teach, just someone close within my reach. When I falter in the morning haze or speak too low to fill the space, please don't retreat or wear a mask, just listen like it's all you ask. The world is quick to move ahead, to praise the loud, dismiss the still. But if you choose to walk beside it, you'll touch a place no cure can fill. I offer you no final script, no monument, no clever twist. Only this heart flawed but alive, still learning what it means to rise. If I could find just one who stays, who doesn't shrink or pull away, who sees the battle in my chest and gives my weary breath a rest. Empathy for me, not pity's veiled disguise, but a gaze that meets the tremble true. Not silver speeches dipped in lies, just a chair pulled up beside my view. No need to mend what must unfold, just someone warm against the cold. So if you ever hear me pause or see me drift beneath applause, no, I'm not asking for a cure, just one who helps me feel secure. Empathy for me, a simple thing, not loud, not proud, no shining ring, just you, just now, without decree. The rarest gift to care for me. Trumpets blared, banners raised, all the noise that glory craves. But behind the cheers, I saw your gaze, blank and distant, miles away. Parade rolled on with painted pride, each footstep staged, each flag a lie. I stood atop a borrowed stage, but nothing real beneath my stride. The road was paved with others' backs, and lined with names I can't get back. The prize I chase now grips too tight, a trophy caught in guilt and lack. I won the war and lost the cause, each cheer a weight, not in applause. The joins the game I played. I counted steps instead of hearts, built empires made of broken parts. The summit's view is cruel and clear. There's no one left to call me near. They raised the flag and said I won, but all I feel is what's undone. The finish line was drawn in ash, a race that robbed me with its lead. I won the war and lost the cause, each cheer a wait, not an applause. The banner waves, the statues rise, but none of this can meet my eyes. The air is cold, though I should pass, for what I gained will never last. Victory with a hollow core, I don't know what I'm fighting for. No more parades, no final score, just empty steps across the floor. I carry what can't be restored. This is the cost I can't ignore. Barefoot beneath the blistering sky, pavement bites with every try. Fingers bruised from climbing walls, echoless streets, no rescue calls. Gravel grins beneath each step, eyes ahead, no need for prep. Marching past the sleepwalk crowd, chasing something never allowed. Hungry for more than empty routines, more than rewards behind machines. Hungry for risk, raw and unknown, not just a seed or borrowed throne. Hungry for meaning that cuts through the haze, moments unfiltered by flattering praise. Hungry for question without a reply, something untouched by reasons why. Clock spins circles, I don't keep pace. I skip the race, I face the chase. No velvet rope, no welcome sign. Still I reach where few align. Ladders break, I climb again, falling upwards, shrugging pain. Bargains made with no regret. I haven't finished, not just yet. Hungry for more than what's been done, beyond routine, beneath the sun. Hungry for edge, even if raw, not for applause or crafted law. Hungry for paths without a map, for sparks between the quiet gaps. Hungry for presence, jagged and pure, craving what no rules ensure. They said, settle down, find a role, trade your hunger to be whole. But I won't exchange this restless place for empty phrase or softened praise. Let them speak with cautious grace, I'll keep sprinting toward no place. The hunger lives in blood and bone, fed by things I call my own. Through concrete canyons I still roam, refusing to make comfort home. Chasing sparks from places missed, lines erased by every twist. Not built for ends or final score, each step reminds I'm hungry for more. Hungry for more than yesterday's game, not for comfort, not for fame. Hungry for quiet that pulses deep, a promise made, I swore to keep. Hungry for sparks that don't expire, driven by motion, not by desire. adult pain. Tastic key step out a loop and refrain. Cold soda sweating on the corner desk. Pixel skies turning colors grotesque. Posters peeling from a violet wall. Lonely figures down an endless hall. Late transmissions through a static haze. Eyes wide tracing yesterday's maze. Sleepless night, I drift in place, moving forward without a race. Fluorescent pulse beneath my skin, every hour pulled from within. Electric streets below still hum. Truth arrives but never from. Each refrain a drifting kite, hovering high through this sleepless night. Red denim jacket on a swivel chair. Numbers dancing like they're unaware. Painted nails tapping on the edge. Memory frozen near a neon hedge. Haunted vending machines flicker blue. Synthetic rhythm always feels new. Elevator music plays off key. Mechanical breeze sings quietly. Sleepless night, no end in view. Everything familiar feels askew. Color bleeds from every scene. Nothing feels the way it's been. Elevated signs blink slow. Messages nowhere meant to go. Gravity bends left and right, keeping me in this sleepless night. Cassette in the dashboard skipping back. Laughter looping on an endless track. Phantom lovers at a late night show. Trading secrets they'll never know. Curtains move but there's no wind. Tastic stars pretend to ascend. Lamplight flicks like Morse code song, as if it knew I don't belong. Frozen noodles in the microwave spin. No appetite, just empty tin. Laser beams across my screen. Glowing fonts in tangerine. Clicking heels across linoleum tile. Fake bouquet in faded style. The ceiling fan begins to squeak. I blink but nothing feels unique. Sleepless night, I count each line, but none of them ever define. Colors melt into the same. None remember how they came. Patterns loop across my floor. Same emotion, less report. Rhythm loops without a fight. Wired tight through this sleepless night. Sleepless night, still I remain. Unplugged, unchanged, yet not the same. Drifting slow in endless flight. Caged beneath this sleepless night. mission, no one to face. Beacons are blinking with hollow design. Each street I wander, yours is mine. Layered illusions on looped carousel. Hearts made of data don't function that well. Caught in a feedback that mimics a voice. Following patterns I never did choice. Left behind, the skyline is fleeting. Nothing returns, always repeating. Pushed out while signals are pleading. Memory fails, slowly receding. Left behind, no final recording. Nothing to send, only distorting. Burnt out, the moments distorting. Floating in circuits, unrewording. I called but no answers came through. No coordinates left to pursue. Replayed then erased once anew. Left with the phantom of you. Nowhere to anchor, no tether to pull. Skies have no ceiling, the network feels full. Binary language with nothing to say. Hopes turn to static and drift far away. Still I keep roaming through grids unexplored. All that remains are the patterns ignored. Gone are the signals that once were aligned. Flickers of meaning forever confined. Left behind, the reel keeps on turning. Pathways of wish without returning. Futures dissolve, no discerning. All that I see keeps on burning. Left behind, and still I'm surviving. Cold code beneath skin reviving. Rerouted fate still arriving. But what was lost keeps me diving. Reflections erased, replaced by emotion. Eyes adjust, tracing for an ocean. Every signal hums with emotion. We rebuild without commotion. Digits flicker through color transition. No gravity tethers our position. Coordinates pulse with clear precision. Future awakens through transmission. Boundaries dissolve into new texture. Past erase like fading lecture. Unspoken rhythms bloom with structure. Hearts recalibrate with conjecture. Hope renewed when nothing binds. Across circuitry, progress finds bridges formed through markings, while visions flatten. No footsteps follow rigid marking. Wheels revolve through silent parking. Journeys merge beneath the sparking. Every glance completely disarming. Falling embers rise ascension. Wounds erase without pretension. Steady hands escape convention. Purpose forged through raw intention. Refuge found within expansion. Peace unlocked without transaction. Barriers breached with no reaction. Truth embraced through interaction. Patterns drawn on cobalt ceiling. Scars erased through careful healing. Eyes reflect the final ceiling. Faith restored with balanced feeling. Limits lost in silver fusion. Past retreats in smooth conclusion. Energy becomes inclusion. Boundless steps defeat illusion. Hope renewed without condition. Veins align with bright ignition. Skyline opens with permission. Each pulse marks a new addition. Across this ever-changing grid, where all regrets remain amid. New directions rise undid. Hope endures, we never Pressed beneath a weightless choice, tethered thought begins to float. Grasping arcs and widening motion, signals locked without a note. Rising out of framed illusion, turning gears that never close. Each advance intent unspoken spins inertia, never slows. Balance forged from subtle motion. Pressure rides on softened edge. Every pivot shifts the moment. Every glance becomes a wedge. Measured force on shifting fulcrums. Moments flicker, then unfold. Lines align through veiled decisions. Consequence takes steady hold. Leveraging the silent tipping. Bridges cross without a sound. Friction pulls the very inside. Lifts the weight from buried ground. Engineered by willful patience. Arcs designed with hidden charge. Every move is made with purpose. Subtle, elegant, and large. Circuits hum with veiled intention. Voltage curves through looping threads. Tracing arcs through veined resistance. Bending codes the moment dreads. Signals sent with no